National Signing Day continues here in the Rivals.com studios, talking about one of the biggest commitments that we've all really enjoyed watching today. A.J. Brown in his hometown of Starkville, Mississippi, goes full on heel and commits to the Ole Miss Rebels. Who else? And here to talk about it, Woody Wommack, Rob Cassidy. Rob, talk about A.J. as a football player. He's a guy that we like a lot.
He's a guy that Woody and I both had a chance to see, and yourself, at 2 All-Star games, at Alabama Mississippi All-Star game and then at the Army game?
No, Under Armour.
The Under Armour game. Excuse me, those two things kind of run together on me when you go back to back. Anyway, he's a kind of guy that's really versatile. He's about 6'1", but he looks a little bit bigger than that because he's stocky. He's almost impossible to jam at the line of scrimmage. He can play outside because he's got that explosion and really create separation with the change of pace. I think that's kind of what he uses to devastate defensive backs. He's the kind of guy that you can't jam, but you also can't put a bigger corner on because he'll get lost in coverage. So he's a matchup nightmare and should do great things for Ole Miss down the road. I think he's the kind of guy that can go in there at Oxford and contribute right away.
So let's talk about the commitment announcement. Now, I was surprised when he made the announcement. Round of applause. I was expecting the boos.
I think he piped in the applause from Oxford, right?
He got the speaker, the man on the speaker system to help him out. I mean, Woody, you ever seen a commitment like that?
Well, listen, we both did the Rebel Grove podcast, our Ole Miss side earlier in the week, and we both said, there's no way he announces in the
Woody
hometown.
Wommack said that. I said, this is going to happen.
Starkville is a very small town. This is not like, a booming metropolis here in Atlanta. I mean, so he was telling us in the grocery store, people were hounding him to go to Mississippi State. He puts on that hat. He got the cheer, like you said, but boy, it's going to be tough to go visit Mom on spring break and stuff like that.
A move right out of the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase playbook here. I mean, it's almost the only way it could have been better is if he had on a Mississippi State shirt and ripped it to expose the Ole Miss Rebel or something like that. That would have been incredible.
I was going to say, I think the NWO music started playing there after Hollywood Hogan comes out, pass him on the back. We got ourselves a big commitment there for Ole Miss. That's a good pickup for them. Just the same, controversy aside, plenty more to come here on National Signing Day.